Hi guys, it's Kasha. Welcome to the channel, to my wonderland, and it is coffee time. If you're not a subscriber yet, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any coffee times with me. So we're going to be reviewing 16 of the most anticipated horror movies for 2018. In this video, I'm going to present you the first 8, and basically I just looked for new horror movie releases of next year. It's only based on movies that are going to hit the cinemas. In this video, I'm also going to organize the movies from the date that they were released, so we're going to start from January to the movies that are going to be released at the end of the year. The first movie that we have is Insidious: The Last Key, and it was released on January the 5th. Also known as Insidious Chapter 4, is a supernatural horror movie. So we follow the story of Ellie, and her father works in an execution prison, and basically she starts to see the ghosts of people that were executed at the chair, and then when she grows older she becomes an investigator for the paranormal, and I don't know much more about it. I don't like to go into movies knowing way too much, so I will see. I'll let myself be surprised. I'm just guessing it's gonna be more or less like the stuff that we've been seeing through the whole movie series. Also on January the 5th, we have Day of the Dead: Bloodline. And this is a Bulgarian-American action horror movie. It is based on characters created by George A. Romero, and it's basically some military personnel and some survivors from the zombie apocalypse that are underground, and they are trying to find a cure for the zombie apocalypse. Again, on January the 5th, we have The Devil's Gate. A local woman disappears together with her son, and an FBI agent tries to help the local sheriff to figure out what happened. Then we move to February, and on February the 2nd, we have Winchester. It is another supernatural horror movie, and basically Sarah Winchester, she has a husband and a kid, and they suddenly die, and she meets a medium and she tells her that she's cursed and there are some spirits in the house and stuff. And this is basically where we take place, and it's probably going to be one of those haunted mansion kind of movies, and I have to say I'm a sucker for those, even though they tend to be sometimes predictable and all, but I really enjoy watching them. Then we have The Lodgers in February 23rd. We are in the 1920s in rural Ireland, and basically we have these tweens and their parents are very protective of them because there is a lot of stories about some evil entities that are roaming around the domains, and so they are not able to go out after midnight. They are not able to let any strangers into their property, etc. And it sounds like an interesting start for a horror movie, so I'm really excited about this one. Then we have a sequel on the 9th of March, and that is The Strangers Prey at Night. It is a sequel from the 2008 The Strangers, and basically follows a group of people that get stranded in a deserted caravan parking spot, and there are 3 people with masks that are hunting them, so that's where our story takes place, and sounds good to me. And in place number 7, we have A Quiet Place that comes out on April the 6th. So it is a family that lives on a farm. We have again a supernatural horror movie, and they live in this farm, and there is this evil entity that reacts to sound, so they try to make no sound at all, and they communicate through sign language. And this is kind of interesting. There's been some movies done in this kind of way. The one that pops to my mind is Hush, but that was different. It was a deaf girl, and there's someone that gets into her house to try to murder her, but she cannot hear. So in this one, we have a group of people in this farm trapped that cannot do any sounds and try to communicate by signs in order to survive. So that's pretty cool, it's like a kind of like a newer kind of thing, and that's very interesting. And the last one for this video is Truth or Dare, and it comes out on April the 13th. So this is a very typical movie. It's an American supernatural horror movie where a group of students are being hunted by some spirits after they play the supernatural version of the Truth or Dare game. So I'm guessing it's just gonna be kind of a simple slasher, but it's something that we all can enjoy, just some random people getting killed, why not? Alright, so you made it to the end of part 1 of the most anticipating horror movies for 2018. Let me know down below which was the favorite one from the ones that I've mentioned, which is the one that you are expecting to see yourself the most. Remember, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and all my other social media is linked down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next coffee time. Bye!